Always fun times.
Yes.
I probably should have freaking set up my screen before I started streaming, but you know, planning ahead isn't my strong suit.
You're trying your best.
Only sometimes.
Enough to matter.
Debatable.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to mute it immediately. So we don't have the, yes, let's just hear ourselves go round and around and around and around.
Yes. That's truly an experience.
Okay, time to suffer and try to fucking embroider a goddamn nose.
Oh jeez.
Nick says hello.
Who is that, Nick?
Yeah.
Why he yell?
Because he's nervous. He does this about 20 times a day.
Oh. Mood. My art fight, someone asked in the chat, I should probably actually link that, you know, since this is an art fight stream.
Yeah. That might be a good idea.
Someone is setting off fireworks. Like, buddy, you're a whole 24 hours late. Buddy, my pal. They're illegal now.
It is fact.
Yes. I'm on Team T. I wasn't originally. And then I suffered because the site wasn't loading right, so I, like, actually died trying to reset my team.
Rip.
But it's okay. It all worked out in the end. Somewhat.
Yeah, I think there's literally, like, no fucking Team Coffee members. I know of, like, maybe 2 other people.
Nobody wants to put up with the site not working. Everybody's just like, oh jeez, this is a lot. I'm not that patient, my dude.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
I mean, like, I was gonna end up switching to Team Coffee anyway if I got tea.
Pocky,
But
come here.
The boy.
He's being a butthole.
Excellent.
Mischievous butthole.
Yes. Oh. Hello there, Mary.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
I love sketching. That was sarcasm. This is awful.
It's kind of funny how, like, as you age, your favorite part of, like, the drawing process changes.
Yes. I think my favorite part is the line art.
Yes.
It's, like, it's a lot to do, but it's also, like, really relaxing.
Yeah. Because you're just going over the same lines.
Yeah.
True. The hard part's over. You get to just trace now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. You're just tracing your own stuff.
But in a legal way.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Is he wearing a hoodie? I think it's a hoodie. Sweater, whatever it's called. Hockey, no! He's trying to climb my friggin' shelf.
Oh. Hockey, no!
He's the bane of my existence.
The worst
Also,
boy.
My darling.
First boy.
It happens. He's Hockey. He's gonna freaking pull my freaking curtain down. Hold on. Come here.
Naughty boy.
That boy about to be grounded.
That's gonna be beat.
The only way I can get my cat's attention is by making some sort of like weird noise against the wall. Come here. He's coming. Look, I hate him so much. Come here. What are you doing? You absolute delinquent. He's down. The problem has been solved.
Plus, you are finally free.
The evil has been defeated. You stop. Now he's at my laptop. Never mind. Go bother your mother. Oh, Mommy's over there. If I was smart, I probably would have done this part before I started streaming.
You just enjoy suffering.
That's a mood.
Yeah. Pocky! No!
Oh my god.
Hockey, yes.
Pocky,
Just all of a
no.
sudden, Backy!
Pocky!
Oh shit, I haven't checked my art fight, like, since literally, like, last year, and I have 15 notifications.
I have so many, because I don't know how
Hopefully
to
it's
delete
not
my
real
notifications.
people.
Ah, Pocky!
Oh, thank god. It's just people posting attacks. Thank god, I would have felt really bad.
Oh god.
Nice. Solid.
Very.
To be honest, I do that on, like, Perfinity too. Like, I'll finally go on there, like, after, like, 3 months, and then I'll, like, see a bunch of stuff, and I'll be like, oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Like, oh boy.
That's me daily. I forget I exist on the internet.
Yeah.
Hand. Sexy.
Frankly, if I did not know better, I would doubt you existed outside of the internet.
Honestly, that's a mood. This guy. My sketch process is so awful. It's like, Pocky! Jesus Christ! I
Oh
give
my
up.
god.
Pocky!
Oh my god.
He exists to make my
Angry
life
parent.
difficult. Do you want my chopstick? Go get the chopstick. Alright, he's gone. He went after the chopstick.
Wow, I literally log on for Infinity for like 2 seconds, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 porn. Right on, right
Porn.
On. just right, like right at the beginning, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's how it be.
You like that
Sometimes
sometimes?
that's me.
Yeah. What you gonna do?
It's like
Just like
the dedicated website for it. Like, they don't have anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
they have it funny.
Barely.
Yeah, but like you have to actually like pay to somewhat be on there, and
On
people are not gonna do that shit.
Wait, which site?
Don't you have to pay to be on Ink Bunny or some shit?
Nope. I have an Ink Bunny account. You can. No, wait. I don't know. I don't think there's any paid like membership or anything. Where are you
feel
getting
like-
your information from?
I don't know. Maybe on their like artists can lock their stuff unless you like pay to see it if it's like a comic or something. Because I feel like that's happened to me before.
Patreon? Are you thinking about Patreon?
No, I'm thinking about Ink Bunny.
No, I use that site enough.
No.
Where
We will not accept. Go.
I will not.
Oh, jeez. Artfight has a donate thing?
Yeah, I donated once, like 2 years ago.
A dollar.
Frankly, we should get more so that they have better servers.
Well, they're giving more money soon. Because this website
Someone
is
needs to
garbage.
fix this problem.
Because, like, literally anyone I've talked to that's been like, oh yeah, I do artfight, like, at any time they'll be like, well, fuck it, I guess I'm doing it on DeviantArt because artfight is garbage.
Yeah, because it's just not going so great right now.
Yeah, I hear it's been kind of rough.
What just happened? My freaking canvas. Yeah, it's kind of rough.
Yeah.
When I was trying to submit my first attack, the freaking site crashed, and I was like, well, that sucks. So I just sat there refreshing my page until eventually the freaking attack got uploaded, and I was like, okay.
The site did?
The attack. The site
Oh.
froze, yeah.
Oh, I just found something kind of funny. On, like, their little banner on Artfight, they forgot to erase a girl's ear. So the line art's just going through, like, the dragon thing.
What? Screenshot it, because I can't open it right now.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Here, wait a minute. Yeah. There it is. Putting it in muted voice chat.
Wow. Exposed. Destroy them.
Gone. Oh my god, they did it again.
Where?
They did it one in, like, where, like, the little rabbit twink is.
Rabbit twink. That's me.
You'll know when you see him. You'll know.
I know. There he is.
Hair.
Wow.
Freaking garbage.
That's actually me.
I don't know who
Look, he's
did
got my
your
fluffy-
banner, but it's trash.
I'm drinking tea as we speak.
I'm drinking coffee. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're really all getting into the art fight feeling, ain't we? Nose.
Ow, fuck.
You alright?
Mood.
The amount of times I've stabbed myself with a goddamn needle today is, like, tragic.
Why? Why do you have a needle?
I've been
Trying to create.
a plushie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's hard. I don't have the patience for that. I get so frustrated and then I start crying.
I have literally nothing to do, so.
I just don't get, like, the physical stuff about it. Like I don't know. It's just really confusing.
Patterns,
really confusing
from
to me.
what I know.
Yeah. It's a lot of pieces, and I'm not ready for that, man.
That's valid.
Yeah.
It's perfectly valid.
Plus, like, the materials are kind of annoying to get. And plus, they have to be, like, super exact, too. Like, you fuck up once, you gotta do it again, boy.
More?
The amount of stitches I've had to rip today are, like, tragic. Especially since I've been hand sewing.
Oh, you're a warrior, dude.
I'm a fool, is what I am.
That, too.
Well, what are you trying to, like, what's the plush, exactly?
It's a kitty.
Oh.
It's a really wonky kitty, but it's a kitty.
Oh.
It's
Leave him
valid.
alone.
I love him. He's my child.
Oh.
What the heck did I do?
Beautiful boy, who might be a mistake, but aren't we all?
A little bit of a mistake.
Big
But
mood.
I love him.
I believe in him, and I believe in you.
Thank you. That warms me.
Good.
Hold on, I'll send a picture into the art gallery.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just
this guy some
where
love.
he's got a needle in his nose. He's getting his nose repeatedly pierced.
Oh. Actual rip.
He's literally just made out of scrap cosplay material because I'm too cheap to go to the store.
Move.
Go to that Joanne Fabrics.
Yeah. Well, it's like across town, so I'm like, fuck no.
Nah, fam.
Not today.
Sorry, children.
Maybe one day, but not for this boy.
Yeah.
He's the mistake child.
Yeah. I treasure him, though. I just put him in photo gallery.
What's his name?
He doesn't have one yet.
That's really sad.
I know.
I might
Well-
start crying. Give him a name right now.
Well, give me name suggestions.
His name is Red Jr.
Wow, that's a good one.
You're welcome.
Wow. Truly.
Nose! Hey, wait a second. That is the group chat mascot. That is literally the mascot for the chat.
Oh my god, it is.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
You created my child in
I don't see
the
it. Where'd you
flesh
put it?
face. In the photo gallery.
Definitely gonna have to, like...
Making the collar.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a collar.
Oh, that good boy. His nose is his nose okay?
Yeah, his nose is not having a good time, but he'll be fine.
Oh, he has like little like patterns on him. That's cute as hell. He looks like a little pillow.
It's so fucking valid.
The fabric is literally like, I think it's supposed to be a tablecloth.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks very like grandma's tablecloth.
I really dig it though. Like, that's an aesthetic I
very nice.
appreciate.
It's definitely like someone's OC somewhere.
Yeah. I was thinking
Mine.
about making this, so that's funny. Oh heck, it's stuck.
Oh.
I'm just sitting here like, I hope this person's character I'm drawing right now is the species I think it is.
Yeah, like I was kind of gonna ask because like I saw a little bit of it, but then like it buffered and then it started for you like drawing, and I was like, oh well.
Okay.
It looks like a Tasmanian devil or something.
It looks. Heck if I know. I just do what needs to be done. And hope nobody gets angry at me.
Well, they're getting free art, so they shouldn't be, anyways.
Oh man, I'll
Yeah.
get angry if someone messes up my OC. I'll fight a bitch. I don't care.
If it's like a friend, I won't say anything because I'm like, oh, I put heart into it. But if it's someone I don't know, I'll be like, hey.
You bitch.
Like a bitch, you got the markings wrong.
You bitch.
Oh my god, my one of my old friends was like that all the time. Like I would draw her OC like gift art, and she wouldn't ask. I would just like do it for like no reason. I don't know why, and like she would say nothing until she was like, oh, by the way, you got the markings wrong, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll kill myself.
Oh.
Guess I'll die.
It's like, I joke about that, but I'm also like too shy to say anything. I'll mess something up. Like, wow, they worked so
Same.
hard. I should just appreciate this and go on
Same.
with my life. Cut my losses, you know?
Oh, I think I might have told you, Kate, but like there was this one time where I had that Sphinx as like my persona for a while, and this I think it might have been art trade. Yeah, it was an art trade, and I did their OC, and they were like, okay, I got it, and they were doing mine, and I was really excited because their art was really nice, so I was like, hell yeah, and I finally posted it, and I was like, oh boy, and I looked at the picture and they drew it with fur.
Aww.
And I was like, how do you fuck up that bad? I literally put in the description. And then, like, in the description, they put, like, if there's anything wrong, let me know. And I'm like,
It's like, I want to.
and they shaded the fur and everything. So I was like, I'm gonna commit, dude. I was like,
Just sort of accept what happened.
I was like, come on, man. Come on. Please, I beg of you.
Just pay attention.
Please.
Yeah.
I still have it somewhere.
Good.
Here, wait. Actually, let me pull this out for you. Like, it's not bad art, which kind of makes it worse.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's really good, but man, that fur is very apparent.
That's tragic.
I'm like, oh man, dude. Why you gotta do this to
It's
me,
like,
man?
What can you do but cry?
Yeah.
Cry in the club.
Always.
Just like, so sad.
Yeah.
That's so
Oh my
sad.
God.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Where did that meme come from?
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody keeps quoting it, and I'm like,
One
haha.
Tumblr post. One Tumblr post.
Oh,
Like everybody in the chat keeps saying it, and I'm like, haha, funny.
That's so sad.
That's
Alexa,
literally
play Despacito.
That's literally me with like every like new meme I don't hear about. Like they'll like someone will quote it in the chat, and like 4 other people will quote it and be like, haha, funny meme, and I'll just be like,
Mhm.
what did I miss?
I'll just be like, yep.
Haha. No, it was like friggin' one Tumblr post, and then it
Oh,
blew up.
found it.
The post?
No.
Oh.
Not
It's like, wow,
looking
you
for
work
that.
fast.
Oh, I could probably find it really quick.
Like, yeah. I mean, just friggin', there's that meme website that gives you the history of
Yeah.
memes.
Yeah, that's kind of helpful actually, because I'm so old. I'm actually gonna look that up, to be honest.
Oh my god. What
What
a
do you
legend.
think? What do you think it's gonna say? It's literally just gonna be like Tumblr posts.
It's going to be. I am 100% certain. That's how certain I am. I saw this post before it blew up, and I was like, haha, that's kind of funny.
Oh,
And now it's
that
everywhere.
that was me in the it's free real estate thing.
Oh my god.
I saw that like before it got famous. Like I even like reblogged it before it got famous, and then like
That
it
is
started to become
such
famous, and I was like,
rude. It's like
I love that meme
that
though.
that complex where you're like, I knew this before it was popular.
Yeah, like, and I was like going on Facebook, and I saw like people had shared it, and I was like, haha, I did that before you on an actual website.
Oh, that's the biggest mood. Seeing freaking Tumblr memes
What the
on
hell?
other websites.
There's oh wait, there's 3 of them. There's Despacito, Despacito 2, and
Oh yeah.
what is this? This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito me.
Despacito! Oh yeah, Despacito too. That was a meme a while ago.
What is that?
I'm so surprised that freaking.
What does that mean?
It's a song. It's a song about sex, and it's like not that great, honestly. Oh hello. I completely forgot about the chat. Hello.
Despacito.
Despacito? I think it means slowly in Spanish.
Huh.
The song is literally about sex.
I
think. Literally.
Ooh. So like I went to the first thing. It didn't really say anything about like the meme. Really,
Uh-huh.
it was literally just like it was a music video and people were fucking stupid. But like, it has gained over 4 billion views and 2 million likes as of October 2017, making the most viewed and liked YouTube video of all time.
Wait, what? Despacito?
Yeah,
Wow.
What the fuck?
good for them.
That doesn't sound right. What about Gangnam
It is.
Style?
Oh, it is.
This meme is cancelled.
Sorry, forever. It spread, I guess. I think it's because it was really popular, and then people were like, haha, funny meme. And then people started making remixes.
Funny meme.
I say that unironically.
It was
I say it.
freaking. It was popular like last year around this time. And song like old.
Yeah,
now.
I remember going to homecoming and listening to this song. I guess. I'm not joking.
Oh
like,
yeah,
we were writing, like we were riding in my friend's boyfriend's car, and like my friend's friend was like, hey. Like they were
Play
doing like
Despacito.
Yeah, they had like YouTube or something, and she was like, I'm gonna play this, and like her and my friend knew it, and I was just like, all right. I didn't know what it was, and I was like, all right. Like at first I thought it was like just like one of those like songs that weren't really popular, because like it was just one of those things. But then I saw like the meme came out, and like it was really popular, and I was like, it's like I don't understand.
I don't understand either, and I was
I
there.
mean, like, it's catchy, but, like, it's weird.
I think the Despacito 2 thing is what helped it sort of the current Despacito meme. Like, there's so many, like, evolutions to this fucking meme. And I hate it. When will it stop?
Oh, I found the Alexa one.
Oh. You're still looking for that. Wow.
Oh, I am.
You gotta know the history.
Yeah, I gotta. It's really funny because it has like this little chart and it says like status, type, badges, year, and origin, and the origin is just Tumblr.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay. The earliest known usage of the phrase was posted on by the Tumblr.
The earliest known usage.
Yeah, that's what it says. By the Tumblr account bisexual. Not bisexual, but bisexual.
Yeah.
On June 19th, 2018, the post is shown below received more than 41,000 notes in 1 week. Damn.
Damn.
That's really funny because on the actual like thing on Tumblr, it like says the meme and then in the hashtags it just says spoke mine.
Yes! That's my favorite thing about Tumblr memes. Is
That's
like
really
people
funny.
just fucking around and the tags.
That's
It's just
really
like
funny.
no one was trying here.
Persecutor.
Get a load of that hand. I hate everything.
This is so sad. Refers to post made of a parody of posts like 5 ever, in which a scene of dialogue dramatically results in a character committing suicide
Oh my god!
before the other character can finish their sentence. In the bottom containing a caption with "This is so sad." And then it says the character's sarcastic bro on the far right corner. That's awful. That's an awful sentence to begin with. These posts began spreading on Reddit. Of course, it's Reddit. In early 2018, at the end of the post, a line would read, "This is so sad. Can we reach X likes?"
Oh yes! I actually like that. Because it's just memeage.
Yeah, it's
The
just it's meme incest,
Yes.
pretty much.
Actually,
Wait.
don't say that. That is so cursed.
Never say that.
I like the "This is
Oh.
so sad. Can we reach 10 million likes?" That's good
Yeah.
memeage.
Those
The
are pretty
Despacito meme
good.
is sort of like a one-trick pony. You know?
Mhm. Oh, wait, actually, I guess it got spread around because, like, of that little, like, dialogue thing, but, like, people would, like, edit it and be like, "This is so sad, Alexa, play, like, so-and-so memes," and, like,
Mhm.
or, like, so-and-so songs, like SOS by the Jonas Brothers,
Yes!
and Winter Soldier theme, but the Despacito one was the most popular, I guess.
So sad.
Oh,
We,
and
in a different
and-
timeline.
and Tate.
This
one
is
of
so
the
sad,
really-
like Gangnam Style.
And one of the most popular ones was I can't believe Germany lost and all of Mexico collectively went. This is so sad. Alexa, play Fake Love by BTS.
Oh. No, oh my god, hold on.
And that
The other day, I freaking, in a different chat, I freaking, hold on.
you were cheating on us.
Yeah, just a little bit. No, this chat actually existed before. I have
Just a
to
little.
freaking hide my freaking screen just in case there's some bad language in this. But the other day, I freaking searched BTS Despacito on YouTube, and I quoted
should do
that in the
that.
chat, and my freaking friend was like, "That's so sad. Alexa, play Babsay by BTS."
Jesus.
Where did I freaking... Alright, this isn't worth the hunting.
Names are weird, man.
Memes are weird. It's such a strange language.
Yeah, like for 90s kids or whatever, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, remember like those like scented markers in elementary school? And for us, it's gonna be like, remember memes?
Are you saying that memes are gonna die? They're just I don't even have the freaking...
They'll
YouTube
die when
channel.
we die. Fucking extinction.
True. That's so sad. Yesterday, I was at friggin' family's house, and the entire time I was constantly fighting not to say that's so sad. So play Despacito. At one point, I did hijack the TV, and I was playing Despacito on the TV because it just felt like second nature to me.
Oh my god.
Welcome to my stream where I don't know how to draw hands or fingers.
That's a mood.
It's just sort of like my steps to drawing hands is a vague blob in one color, and then you lower the opacity till you can barely see it, and it looks vaguely hand-shaped, and then you're good to go with the rest of the sketching.
It's actually kind of funny because like that ref work in progress I did of like my deer persona, like everybody was liking how like her poses were and stuff, but no one dared to speak out how she had like on each one she had different hands.
Big mood.
I was trying to figure out how to draw hooves like that are like hand-like without drawing fingers. So one of them, like the tired one where she's yawning, literally are just like normal like deer hands, and then one of them is like two skinny ass fingers, and then one is
ew.
and then like two other ones are like the ones I draw now.
That is the most cursed way of drawing hooves.
No one
just
knew.
2 fingers. Just 2. Did she have a thumb?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little better.
Yeah.
Still disgusting.
Yeah. I hate people who do like just 2 fingers. It's like, oh no, dude, no.
Welcome.
This makes me think of like one of those like claw grabber things.
Oh jeez. It's like you can sort of get away with like just the actual like hoof, claw, toenail things.
Wait, what?
With the hoof hands. I'd pull up an example, but I don't have one right now.
See, I posted it to the thing. You can kind of see it now.
Where'd you post it?
In the muted voice chat.
I have that very muted.
Oh
jeez.
Yeah. I say the worst contender is the left one.
I don't like that. She could cut me.
She could. It's like she has like scissors and she's like snip.
Oh god.
I like the one with the bandana the most. That's when I started actually figuring it out, and I was like, oh.
That's what I used to do with my freaking Babette. I think it was when I first started drawing her. I was like, this seems like the least amount of effort I could put into this.
Yeah.
And now I just sort of go at full hand, brown fingers. Looks like hooves is good enough for me.
Hooves who?
Hooves? Hooves.
Oh, I just posted the bad art, by the way. There it is. The one with the fur. Cursed.
That is so unfortunate.
And you can tell they like put a lot of effort into it, so I was just kind of like
It's like, oh, my dude, my pal, all you had to do was pay closer attention.
It's like when you it's like when you're like talking to a kid and they say something, like you like tell them something and they tell you something like extremely different, and you're just like,
yeah, yep. That's right.
You're like, yeah, sure. Like, oh, oof.
I like freaking analyze people's references when I'm drawing other people's characters like so hard. Like this character, I like asked other people. I was like, "What species do you think this is?" Because like I don't want to get it wrong, but I think I'm getting it wrong anyway.
Yeah.
But it's close enough.
Yeah. There's also like times where you're drawing someone's like OC or something and you're like done with it and you're like ready to post it and then you realize something wrong with it, like drastically wrong with it, and you're like, I want to kill myself.
It's like, well, this could have been avoided.
And they don't say anything, but you're like, oh god,
you know.
They know.
They know.
Like, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
That's so
Forgive
sad.
me for my sin.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Stop!
I'm gonna stab you.
Oh, please. You know how I want to respond to that, right? That's,
I know.
That's so sad.
I fucking hate you guys.
It's just the perfect response to any situation.
It is. It's like a default.
It is at this point, and I hate it because it's everywhere, and I sound like a normie.
You're like right after you say it, you're just like, ah, damn
Just
it.
like, I'm so sorry. It's a reflex at this point.
Yeah, it's instinct.
It's like if I don't say it, I don't know how I'll feel about myself.
No one will know how I feel.
I know.
Oh my god. You sound like you're about to cry.
Maybe I am crying. You know?
I'm cry.
Always, every time. Alexa.
Stop.
I wish I could. Okay.
It doesn't sound like you wish.
Yeah.
It's a curse.
It's so cursed. I'm cursed. You're cursed.
We're all cursed.
That's the Gen Z mood. I've been sketching for like 3 years now. Okay?
I love his face. It's a beautiful face.
Yeah, his face is really good.
Them.
Wait, so like, when you do art fights, do they like tell you specific stuff that they want, or like?
Sometimes, if you go to like, when you upload a character, you can like put like specific character permissions, and you also have a setting for like global permissions for all of your characters, and that's when you can like tell them what you want.
Because I know, because from what I remember when I tried it like last year or something, and nothing happened, and I got bored.
You got
there was,
bored?
Yeah, I got bored. And
Wow.
there was like I think it might have been on one of yours. Like you said like no gore of this character please or something like that. Only candy gore or something like that. And I was like, oh, I mean, sure.
I mean, sure.
I mean, alright. I mean, if you don't want your fucking persona to be cut up.
Right. No.
Guess that's pretty reasonable. Do not cut up my persona, please.
Please.
Please, I beg of you.
Be nice.
Please.
You cut my persona, I'll come to your house and cut you. I'm gonna put that on one of my characters' permissions. Don't do anything to my persona that you wouldn't done to yourself.
Don't draw him. Don't look at him.
Don't.
Just leave him alone.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, so is this thing like a cat or like what?
I think I'm drawing it as if it were a Black Panther or a jaguar.
Because from what I can see, it looks like almost like a Tasmanian devil or something.
He's just a real fluffy man, you know? He's got some slicked back hair. Wow. He's got a long tail, which is why I was like, cat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard because like some artists are like kind of lacking in like character.
Okay, if it doesn't just pick back up, then freaking cry, I guess. Refresh the page is what I meant to say.
Oh yeah, it's going.
It's going?
Yeah.
Pretty swaggy.
It's like a few seconds back, I think, but that's normal.
Yeah. Teeth, teeth, teeth.
Oh, there it is. I'm actually seeing it in real time.
Yeah.
That's what you think.
Maybe.
Close enough, at least.
Right.
Wow, he actually has teeth.
Closer moving.
Teeth. Teeth.
Honestly, like, from personal experience, I think teeth are one of the most relaxing things to draw.
They
Yes.
are, but I don't. Wow, that was yes. Yes. That's good. But, I need to do more studies. That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I try to do it stylized, or I can do it not do realistically, which I try to do with my style.
Yeah.
And so, I need to do more studies.
Yeah. I do a little back and forth, but, like, the sharp ones are real fun.
Yes.
Plus, all I draw is animals, so here we are.
Yeah.
Big thing.
So it's like, well, you get sharp teeth.
He's like, who's
Mhm,
gonna
I
tell
do
me not to?
At this point.
Please, there we go.
What, Allison? I didn't hear that.
My people at this point have like animal teeth, which I use for like the horror aspect.
Oh god, yeah.
Whee!
Like, my persona is
Teeth,
literally a
teeth,
deer,
teeth,
and I'm
teeth,
like,
teeth.
you have sharp teeth. Congrats, you have graduated.
You are now predator.
I have a fucking character that I was like, yeah, you're gonna be like a pig, so you're gonna have pig teeth, and I gave him.
Pigs are terrifying.
Dude,
Yeah.
pigs are scary.
I
Have you seen Old
do
Yeller?
Yes.
Have you seen Old Yeller?
No, they fucked up that kid, dude.
You know what that? Have you heard of it? Not many people know what Old Yeller is these days.
I
A
remember, like,
niche little film. Might not.
no, I don't even think I saw like full, like the full movie, because like it's one of those movies where like if you see when
I'm
you're
joking,
older,
but I don't think I've ever actually seen it. I think
Yeah,
I was
you
just
don't
thinking of where the red fern grows.
yeah, you don't have to. It's.
You don't have to.
I mean, like my dad for some reason just had a big obsession with like collecting a bunch of Disney movies, so we just have a bunch downstairs. So when I was a kid, I
It's
was
a
like,
Disney
hell yeah,
movie?
yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah. They also made stuff like Davy Crockett.
Disney Dark Days.
Yeah.
Show
And,
me Dark Disney.
and so and so like I remember like my dad and I like talking about it, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll watch it, I guess. And I remember watching it and being like, oh wow, this is weird.
I'm joking like this. Like Pirates of the Caribbean isn't like a Disney film, or I can't name a bunch of more adult Disney films off the top of my head, but like
I wouldn't really call Pirates of the Caribbean adult. Very
it's not
watered down.
child friendly.
It kind of is. They advertise it for it to be though.
Sort of. Do they really?
The first
Yeah.
one, Black Pearl, like that was terrifying for child me.
Really?
What was
Because like there's.
what was the one with the freaking octopus man?
Oh, Davy Jones.
Yeah, that one.
Hentai man.
Octopus man.
Hentai man.
I was about to say something really lewd, and then my mother walked in. So
We are streaming, and your mother is the only thing that stopped you.
Oh, look in the chat.
Hello.
Ian Starks has read Old Yeller.
yeah, same.
Sorry.
I think that was like
I
something
didn't know
we
it
had.
was a book.
We all had to read Old Yeller growing up.
Yeah, I never read it.
Well, that's sad.
It's
You know what I was just about to say. I stopped myself and it hurts.
You stob?
Stopped. because I was about to say, that's so sad, Alexa, play Despacito.
Oh my god.
It's
an addiction.
It's who I am.
It's your personality.
At this point, it might be.
No, but like what I was gonna say about it was like all I really remember is like him, like the dog and the kid just like going through the mountains for some reason, I don't know. And there was just like a whole like pack of like these like wild like boars or whatever, and they all of a sudden they were just like, I'm gonna kill this kid.
That's how pigs are.
Like for no reason, and then like he like attacks the kid, and the little yeller's like, no.
There's like, not today.
He's like, no, boy, and and they get really fucked up because like they're little teethers.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what
happens.
And I don't remember what happens, but like then the pigs are like by, and they like Old Yeller, I think, like carries him home or something.
Wow.
Despite being like a golden retriever.
He's strong.
Like he
just fought off 20 boars.
Yeah, he carries him home, and his mom's like, "What the fuck?"
No, I think what happened.
What's up with freaking?
I have a photographic memory of this movie because I watched it so many times as a kid.
Oh my god.
I think they had to like hide him in like a hollowed out log or whatever.
Yeah. It was almost like it was like a cave. It was like a cave thing.
Hello.
I hate that that's just our natural response.
Hello. You know what freaking book hecked me up? Since we're talking about old dog things, it was where the red fern grows.
I never read that.
Wait, where the what?
Where the red fern grows. It's ridiculous.
That sounds familiar.
It was a required read for like 6th grade English, and in like towards the end of the book, the freaking dog gets attacked by a freaking mountain lion. And it goes into graphic detail about how his guts are spilled everywhere. And I'm like, oh geez, I had to read this for school.
Oh geez, Rick.
Oh jeez.
I never had to read that book.
Me neither.
Well, lucky you. It was traumatizing. I cried in school.
One of the ones that I had to read, from what I remember, was like How to Kill a Mockingbird or whatever.
That's a good book.
Mm-hmm.
Atticus is a fucking dad.
Yeah.
Dude, no.
At least you didn't say daddy.
I remember like when they were describing the dad, and I was like,
oh my god.
Black.
I was like, nice.
Chapters.
I remember nothing about that book.
I honestly thought that they were all black for like 6 chapters.
Oh, don't you hate when freaking...
Well, I just remember like just vaguely reading the book, and then like we saw the black and white movie, and like they just like that one, like the weird guy, they were just like, no, he's okay, he's just kind of weird.
He's just kind of weird.
He's just kind of weird, and they're just like,
don't mind
like
him.
The kids just like the kid literally stares at him because like he like comes out like behind the door, because he's like behind the door when like she's about to leave, like a freaking like a ghost, and she's like, whoa, the hell.
I think that book is so confusing. Like, what the fuck happens to Boo Radley? Like, does he die?
And then like, and she just like looks at him, and he's just like I don't even think he talks. He just kind of like nods at her, and she's like, oh, okay. And then like she tells her friends.
He says, "Can you take me home?"
I've got a freaking cat on my back.
At the end of the book,
please.
Like, Boo Radley comes out of his house. He like pets her brother.
God, I wish that was me.
I remember that. I remember she was like standing over her brother with him, and then she's like, "It's okay, you can pet him." And then he
doesn't bite.
What the? It's okay. He doesn't bite.
He just fucking wakes up.
Oh, have you guys read the book My Name is Memory?
No. I haven't. No, I don't.
It's garbage.
I haven't read any book that isn't Warrior Cats.
It's so like it starts out kind of decent because it's pretty much about this dude and like this chick, and I guess they're like linked
Wow.
for some reason. Shut up.
This
They're
dude
linked.
and this chick.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna
Is
go
it
to
the Hunger
Pennsylvania
Games?
and beat you up. And they I guess like they're connected for some reason, like throughout timelines, like with every new generation or something,
Soulmates?
or like time period, they're like connected and they're quote unquote supposed to be together.
That's gay.
Yeah.
That's
And,
literally
and
not gay.
That's hetero.
Concept is gay.
She just
No, and it's weird
just
because
said
like, the guy.
there was about this girl and this guy, and you're like, that's gay.
No. And then like it gets kind of weird because like the guy he remembers each life or whatever. I don't know, but like the girl
Poppy, Jesus
doesn't, and
Christ.
she's just like, "Who the hell are you?" And he's like,
We're meant to be.
That's creepy.
And it's really weird because like I think on like where the book actually starts to like take place, like in the real world, like he's like a rich guy or something, and she's literally like a high
Is this
schooler.
50
so,
Shades
like,
of Grey?
and he starts to talk to her, and he's just like he's like really weird around her, and she's like, he's kind of weird, and his friend's like, no, it's fine. And then she like,
It's
he's
fine,
just like,
he's rich.
and he's just like, I don't remember what her name was. I'm just gonna say Sophia. He'll just be like, hey, Sophia, and
Anastasia.
she'll just be like, and she'll be like, no, my name is da 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 da, and he'll
My
just
name
be
is
like,
Craig.
but like he remembers her name from her little life, and she's like, what the fuck? My name's not Sophia, you weirdo. Like, and at the end of the,
And he's like, I think it is.
And there's literally a part, I don't remember how this happened, but there's literally a part.
Geez. Wrong
Oh my god, I spooked myself. My nail polish fell. But
Good job.
Yeah, sorry.
Powerful.
There's literally a part where like they're on a boat or something, and there's like a storm, so like
they're gonna die.
Their boat gets wrecked.
They're gonna.
And so like he literally during a storm carries her on his back and swims like the entire ocean until they get to land.
Jeez,
Me
Mindy.
too.
And then literally at the end, he like it literally ends with him like in like some with them like in like the Appalachian Mountains or something, and she's like given birth to some kid,
What?
and he's
Wow.
not there.
What?
They're just like ditched.
Wow, what a deadbeat.
Yeah, and I remember like my English teacher was like, because it was almost like a kind of like a shared book report with like certain groups, and my group chose that book.
Why?
And when it was over, my teacher was like, "How was it?" And we were like, "Fucking sucked."
It's like, I understood nothing.
No, and it was kind of funny because this year I was talking to my like recent English teacher, and she's friends with the other English teacher, and I was trying to tell her about this book because I couldn't remember the name of it, and I was like, she was like, okay, describe it to me, and I was like, well, it's pretty much this dude and this girl that are just like they know each other throughout time or something, and he really wants to get that poontang, and she described that exact thing to like to the other English teacher over like messaging or something, and she's like, she's kind of right though.
He wants them poontang. Oh my god.
That's literally the whole book, and it makes me angry.
He just wants
It was
that
actually-
time-traveling puss, you know?
Oh, have you ever seen the movie The Time Traveler's Wife?
No,
That
that
sounds
sounds
gay.
bad.
It's really good. First of all, don't judge a book by its cover. Or a
I
movie.
can do that all the time.
My mother.
Right,
adored
me too. I just said that, but you know how I got into Warriors? I saw a book with Cat on it, and I was like, yes, I'm into this.
That can't be about, like, slaughter or anything.
No, I was like, this is good. It's
Yeah,
got Cat
nothing
on
can
it.
really bring you back when you first read your first Warrior book, and you're like, wow, this is neat.
I accidentally read the first one of the second series first. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
what the fuck is going on?
I
The
picked
first
up
one
the...
I read was the it was the first one of the Omen of the Stars, I think.
Yes, me too.
When
I
they're
picked
like when
The
they're
Fourth
like
Apprentice.
Maybe.
God, that's literally
Yeah,
the
I
name.
think
That's
so.
literally the name of the book.
Well, it's the one where they where they're all like kittens and they're staring up at the sky for some reason.
Yeah.
Nope.
Is that it?
I don't
Yes,
remember how
it's
it
the
starts.
Fourth
I
Apprentice.
haven't read it since then.
But fun fact, I have never finished that book.
Oh my god. Mood.
Cause like my sister, she like collects a lot of books. I remember cleaning them out, and I'm like, "Hey, neat cat book," and I'm like, "Hey, can I read that?" And she's like, "Okay," and I was like, "This is neat." And then like, I think a little bit after, like J-Paw gets like chased by
That's
like the foxes, like I just stopped reading it, and I still have not finished it.
that's the. Is that the fourth? No, that's the third series.
That's a Power
Maybe.
3.
God.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Don't
Power
get me-
3, that's what it is. But yeah, I still have not finished that, and I feel kind of bad for it. But like, YouTube has spoiled me, so whatever.
That's how this fandom be.
Yeah.
I refuse to watch the new Voltron because I watched the old one. I feel like it would ruin it.
Do they have anything in common? Everything I see from the old Voltron is like kids in go-karts.
True.
All I
Is it?
know is that like a lot of people ship a lot of them together, mainly the red one and the blue one, and then like
Who's like
I know-
the really dad one? And he's got like
That's
Yeah.
white hair.
Shiru.
yeah,
Why
the
do I
one
know
with
his
the-
name?
The one
Because
with
of
the
Tumblr.
tiger star scar.
Yes.
All I
Tiger
know
Star.
is that like the Keith and like Lance
Yes,
one
Lance.
they're okay with.
Clance?
That one's really, that one's really
Clance.
popular. But then like since like I guess like a new episode or something, the
Oh
big
my
Tiger
god.
Star one, the big Tiger Star one, and the Keith one, they like if you like
Keith
if you-
one?
if you draw a fan art of them, you will get many comments saying that it's incest.
They are indeed.
Are
I
they
went
related?
through the Voltron tag when that episode came out because I was like, did it get
Even
gay?
though like even though
I just want to know if it was gay now. And it's
even though
not
I
gay.
don't think they're related.
They are related.
Are they?
They are
Are they
actual
brothers?
brothers. They're actual brothers. I think. That's what I gathered from my trip into the Tumblr tag.
Oh, well, that was your
It's
mistake.
like Cuphead and Mugman. You can't like cancel it out. It's just cute. You gotta let it go.
You got
Dude. Well, you know that you know like the new Cuphead character, like the girl. Literally, it was out for like an hour, and I already saw porn of it.
So did I.
I haven't played those games or watched anything of them. After Five Nights at Freddy's, I was like, I can't handle this.
Goodbye. I'm leaving.
It's
Have
been
you guys
4
seen,
years.
Like, have you guys seen like the 3D animated Five Nights at Freddy's porn that's like everywhere, and they all have tits and dicks?
Oh yeah.
I've seen
I
a
It's like everywhere.
I've
you
seen
can
a
Google
lot.
FNAF, and the
It's-
first thing that
I
comes
don't
up is
know-
like
It's
that.
rough. It's a bad time.
What has the internet done to like good things?
Listen.
Why?
Rule 34, the definition. If it exists, there's porn of it. And
Yeah.
people just love to run with that.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the YouTuber Zalinky?
Oh. No.
The only
Well, he
YouTuber-
paid me to drop porn of him.
Oh my god, what?
What?
I did it.
Well, I mean... Wait, porn of himself?
Yes.
Oh my god!
But like of the
Iconic.
person?
Yes.
Not like a furry character, like a person.
No, of like him.
That's weird.
That is such a power move.
Yeah, like some people, like a lot of YouTubers are like, yeah, don't like don't fucking ship us. That's weird. And then he straight out is like, please drop porn of me.
I'll pay you.
Like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's awful. I hate that.
This-
What's his name?
Zalinky.
Yeah, we're totally exposing him right now.
No,
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. It's happening right now.
don't do it.
I'm gonna
We
put
are
down my pizza.
streaming. This is someone in the chat said bye, and then they said hi.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was gonna say something, but I was like, they'll see eventually.
Despacito?
Oh, I think I recognize his icon, but oh, that's weird.
The dude who got the porn drawn of him?
Yeah.
It was less like paid me money and more like gave me a better role in his Discord server.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh my
Literally,
god.
one of his like first videos is called "The New Filthy Frank."
I
Oh
love
no.
Perish.
Bold of him to assume he can replace Joji.
Oh, and then one of them
Joji
is
is my axolotl's name.
Thank God.
I named them after.
Yes. What about iDubbbz? You got an iDubbbz axolotl?
That's
I
ironic
have
because one of his things is iDubbbz Asian Jake Paul.
that animation's really good. Okay.
It looks pretty decent. You know what makes me? You know what makes me angry?
Into all of this. He's got a freaking bowl of spaghetti on his head.
What?
This is drawing.
Drawing.
X3.
I'm pretty okay with iDubbbz, but what makes me like aggressive is like whenever I see his icon, I'm just like, that doesn't look like him.
Oh, mood.
Yeah, it makes me kind of like frustrated. Anytime I see it, I'm just like, God damn it.
Why? I'm putting effort into all the wrong
ice
parts.
cream and having a good time in general.
Lucky? I have nothing.
You guys want some ice cream? I'll put my phone in the ice cream for you.
Please
Oh,
do.
that sounds good.
It's butter pecan ice cream.
Oh, that sounds real good.
That sounds weird.
ASMR ice cream.
Yeah, I was about to say some ASMR we going.
But it's just the ice cream. Oh my god.
Well,
Yesterday, at my aunt's house, my cousin started playing ASMR on the TV.
Oh my god.
My friend listens to
Everybody-
ASMR yowie noises.
Everybody was like,
Someone's mic went into the dark zone for a second.
I bet it was me.
Probs.
oh jeez, oh jeez. Spiky, spiky, spiky hair. I don't care. Wow. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind, hello cancelled.
Smoke cat for 46 years.
Oh my god.
Hello has been cancelled. After
See, I
that,
don't understand how you can draw with an audience. That just makes me more distracted.
I can't out an audience because then I'm like, I don't have anybody to tell me to stop doing something else.
Haha.
This is weird. But yeah, the audience makes me better disciplined.
I can see that.
You guys want to hear my water weenie?
What?
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 This doesn't answer any questions. What is it?
It's just a water weenie.
A water?
What does that mean?
So lost.
Answer us.
Hold on.
Okay. I trust you enough to
Water weenie.
Oh, that
weenie.
thing. I'm pretty sure these are like illegal.
Illegal. Pardon? Where are we talking?
Wait, is that the thing where it's like two things in like a dick shape and you spray it at people?
No.
Excuse.
What?
No. Give me a second.
Look. Wait, that's a V. That's not what I wanted.
Wow, good job, you did it.
Where are we talking? Help.
It's
Hello. I'm lost.
Okay.
Very lost. I'm on the shitter. Thanks, Devin.
No, it's not that.
No, someone in the friggin' YouTube chat. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Devin.
Ah, Devin, I remember you just
Oh,
commenting on all of
those
my
have
videos.
names?
Yes.
It's called a water weenie.
That's weird.
I'm gonna shoot myself if it doesn't let me catch this Pokemon because I want it.
Where are
Just
you?
'cause.
Where are we talking? Hello?
Tate's like
Being lost on Discord real time.
Tate's just like one of those like those action figures that like have default settings like hello. Like you pull the string and it's like hello.
When Buzz Lightyear gets soft resetted in freaking Toy Story 3, and he starts speaking
Yeah.
as Spin. Water weenie! What the f... What?
It's not. Wait, I don't think that it's supposed to be like called a water weenie. I don't think that's what it's called.
I didn't even know that those things had
Well,
names.
that's where we are now. It's called a water weenie.
I remember going to a restaurant.
Only 90s kids remember.
And they had it was kind of like a what do you call it?
Oh, I was going to say something.
It was like well, like it had those anyways, like in almost like the where like you exit the restaurant, and I remember like seeing like a SpongeBob one and being like, "That's neat," and then my parents made me leave.
When
Like,
I was younger, I
that's
was
a
at
bad
a pet
opinion.
store. They had like a sandy aquarium decoration, and I put it in my pocket and I just left.
Wow, Grand Theft Auto.
I just wanted it real bad.
Ooh,
That's just how it is sometimes.
fun fact. I almost
That's just how it be.
I almost got banned by like in my town we have something of like it's kind of it's pretty much a 7-Eleven, but we call it Quick Shop. And yeah, and I went there when I was like a kid because it's like right up the street from my house, and I literally it was like a Hubba Bubba gum, and I literally just like put it in my pocket and I just like left. No, and it gets better. I went home and I started like chewing it, and like I went outside of my house, like the front of my house.
So good.
Yeah, and I don't remember why I was going where I was going, but like my friend was coming back with like one of her like sisters or something, and she was like, "Oh, by the way, they wanted to tell me that you're banned from Quick Shop." and I was like, "What?" And they were like, "They saw you like stole something. They like saw that you stole something," and I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" And I told my dad, and he was like, "Okay, fine. It's literally gum. I'll just go up there and pay for it." And I was like, I was literally crying. I was like, "Okay," and we went up there. And
they were like,
he was like,
"You can never come back."
And they were like,
"You stole
like,
Hubba Bubba."
No, it's really weird because like the chick was like, "Yeah, I saw her steal it," and he was like, "What? How?" Like she said that there was no one like even near her, and she was like, "I was stocking the fridge, like I was stocking the fridge, and I looked between, and I saw that she put the gum in her pocket."
Oh my god!
Like I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Okay," and he was like, "Look, I'll just give you like $2 for the gum. Like, Jesus Christ, like calm down, lady." And he like gave her $2, and she just kind of looked at me and she was like, "Never do that again." And I was like, "Okay."
You so
Just like dead serious, fucking staring you in the eyes.
It was.
She's like, "I will fuck you up if you ever touch another pack of Hubba Bubba in here again."
It's funny because like a year or so after she got fired.
Was she
I will
stealing?
actually slaughter you if you touch this fucking gum.
No, it was funny because like my friends like the same friend that was like, "Yeah, they told me to tell you that you're banned." We actually called her the whale of Quick Shop.
The whale?
Because she was a very big gal.
My god.
Yeah, I didn't make it up. Don't credit me on that.
The whale. Quick Shop.
It was rough, man.
She freaking banned you. You stole.
Yes,
gum.
yes,
You
did.
stole Hubba Bubba.
I did.
I still do that. I don't know about you.
Oh my god.
It was just so funny. Cause I still think about it sometimes because like the reason she saw me was because she was stocking a fridge. It's not
And
like she
she was
caught
like,
me on camera. It's not
"Oh,
like she caught me on
jeez."
camera or anything. She was just like, "Yeah, I was stocking the fridge and looking through the gate." And it's like, "Oh, okay." It's like, damn, it
Banned
must be really
instantly.
boring, huh?
Did she know your name?
She might have. Well, my parents always went in there for cigarettes, so that's probably why.
Or she was just like, hey, you know that kid that just walked out of here? Go find them. Tell them they're never allowed in here again, or I'm gonna cut them.
Grounded forever.
They stole. I sold them to the milk cartons.
Pretty much.
Do any of you guys have the picture of the black guy looking at his phone and he's crying?
No,
not on hand. I don't.
I need it.
Google.
You need it.
I did, and it's just not there.
Oh, I have another stealing story. Do you want to hear about it?
No.
Okay, why are you a thief?
No, it was when
That's illegal.
I think it was before the gum thing. I think
You've been a criminal all your life?
No. I think I was in like maybe like first or second grade, no joke. And this kid, he was like a year ahead of me or so. He was very like stunted, so he was kind of small, but he was older than me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really stupid. I had like no friends, like high key. So anyone that like somewhat interacted with me, I was like, hey, guess we're friends now. This kid on my street was like, hey, and like was very like obviously sketchy, but I didn't understand back then. And he was like, hey, you want to come see my boat? And I was like, okay.
Your boat?
And we went across the street from my townhouse, and across from there were other townhouses, and there was like this boat. And I was like,
oh god,
because it was like by a garage or something. And keep in mind, this kid lived down the street from me, so and
this is getting good.
And he like we went in the boat, and there was obviously like stuff in the boat, like one of them was, oh, I almost knocked coffee over. One of them was like almost like a little plastic case that like you put letters in, or like paper in when you're like out to sea and stuff, I guess.
Wow.
So it doesn't get wet. And then one was like a water bottle and like that kind of thing. And I was like, these are neat. And he was like, you take them if you want. And I'm like, okay.
Oh my god.
And I don't remember what. I think taken, and all of a sudden we're like about to get out, like talking, and all of a sudden like someone from the door that's like near the boat is just like, hey, you kids, get the fuck out of my boat. And I'm like, oh. And I'm like, oh my god. And so both just like instinctively like hit the deck and just like I'm not even
literally
dramatic.
Wow.
I'm not even joking. This actually happened. We like hit the ground, and like he didn't come after us or anything, but he stayed. We were like by his patio or something. It was like, get the fuck out of my boat. And I was like, oh my god. And then like I guess we ended up like running away or something. And I like went to the back of my apartment, and he was like, okay, bye. And I was like, okay. And I came home. And I went through the back door, like the back door window or something. And my mom, like, instinctively, like, saw me holding these things, and she was like, what the fuck is this? Like, where'd you get these? And, like, who gave these to you? And I was
my
like...
My friend's boat.
No joke. This is what I literally said. I used to say this all the time, because when I was little, I was such a little kleptomaniac for some reason. And this is exactly what I said to her. I said, I found these in the road. And she was like, I don't think you did, but okay.
She's like,
that's such a shit lie.
She was just kind of like, okay. Like, she knew I was lying, but she was like, okay, whatever, I guess. She was like, that's weird. And then, like, no joke, like, someone knocked on the front door. It was the police.
Oh no!
And I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
and apparently my like friend back then that
your friend
like, lived near the
quotation mark
near the apartment, or like lived near like where we stole like the stuff from the boat. I guess like they asked me like they asked her because I was friends with her because they knew, and they were like, "Where does she live?" And she fucking ratted me out. and he was like, is da 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 here? And I was like, oh my fucking god, I'm going to jail.
Yes.
and they were like, and I think the girls, like the guy like that owned the boat that we stole the shit out of, he had like a girl and her name was Courtney, and she like went to my school or something, and she saw me, and apparently what happened is that she saw me from her bedroom window and she told her dad, and that's when he yelled at me.
Oh my god.
And so keep in mind, anytime I see that chick now, I immediately think of that. But anyway,
You're like that bitch.
And so like the cops, like there was like 2 police officers, and they were like, yeah, literally just give the stuff back. and I was like, and my mom was like, okay.
But I found it in the road.
And we gave it back. And like I remember sitting in like this little rocking chair that we had by our PC, and I just kind of like sat there, and after they left, my mom just kind of looked at me and she was like, and she was like, and I don't think I remember her even like scolding me or anything. She just kind of like looked at me and was like, and then she just like left me alone, and I was like, oh boy.
I found it. That was wild from start to finish. Thank you for sharing.
This past year, there was like a field trip to the zoo, and it was like for the German, like the kids who are in German, but I'm not in German, but I really wanted to fucking go to the zoo. So I snuck onto the bus.
Oh my god!
What?
And
Iconic.
I hid under one of like the seats.
Are you kidding
my
me?
friends were like standing on me the whole bus ride.
You guys were making fun of me for stealing gum.
You stole gum, and the only reason you got caught was because she saw you while stocking the
snuck onto a
fridge.
bus and hid under the seats.
But did she? Hold on. Finish the story. Did you get to the zoo?
Ooh.
I did get to the zoo, and I got to stay there all day, but everyone else had no fucking clue where I was.
Oh my god.
Were like the people who were like on the actual bus, they were like, who the f- are you?
They were like,
My
feet?
friends,
Whose feet these belong to?
My friends were sitting on, like, they were sitting on me basically, and they didn't snitch. I was so proud of them.
Wow.
And
Wish I had friends like that.
I got to the zoo and I got to like pet the sharks and shit. It was awesome. We saw monkeys have sex. And then one of the German teachers just walked up to me and was like, what the fuck?
Excuse me? Who
were you?
I didn't even know who she was. And I was like, hi.
I don't think she knew who you were either.
I tried to play it off like I was Mexican. What?
¿Dónde está?
And I was like that, and she's like, are you fucking retarded? She like recognized me from the school, and she's like, are you the fucking kid who's been missing like all day?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
And instead of like actually getting like in trouble, like expelled or anything, they just took me to like the food court and got really good looking food, and then just like sat in front of me eating this food and talking about how good it was.
Oh my god, what the
And I was so pissed. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
You're gonna starve me?
And my mom congratulated me on making it to the zoo. She's like, you know, I was really
Yeah,
worried.
that is quite a feat.
That is very like that takes some skill, dude.
Wow.
Good for you.
I take it back what I said about the other story. That was wild from start to finish.
Yeah, I take it back. That's actually a real that's a skill, dude.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like a small person either. I'm pretty big. So
oh my god.
Able to fit under a fucking seat on a bus and sneak to the zoo was like.
Did no one else see you?
Everybody was just like, yeah, the zoo. Not even paying attention.
Like, yes,
where they were.
It was like, my 3 friends knew I was there. And
wait,
that was fucking it.
How far was the zoo from your school?
Probably like a solid 45 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That takes talent.
That's dedication.
That's your calling. That speech for 45 minutes.
Yes. I was really crampy when I got up.
I can
But I got to pet the
imagine.
sharks.
I mean,
I got to pet the shark.
man, you just how old were you when this happened?
I think I was like 13.
Yeah, that sounds like something. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I really wanted to go and see the giraffes, but they didn't even fucking have giraffes. I was so pissed off when I got there.
Didn't even
Why
do your
giraffes?
research.
How could you?
Because giraffes are cute.
It's like when you go to it, like when you are supposed to go to a zoo,
But you just like stay?
like and you're like, hell yeah, I want to see the tigers, and all the tigers in their little domes, and it's like, I want to kill myself.
Yeah, you just sit there and you just want
I've been to a
throw
zoo
something at the
once
tigers.
in my life.
or like they're all behind like a tree and you can't see them, and everybody's trying to like peek, and it's like,
Well, this is fun.
What was it worth it though? I ask.
I thought it was funny that my mom was even mad at me, so I think it was worth it, because she was just like, how the fuck did you make it to the zoo? Like, congrats.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
She had no clue where I was for like 5 hours. So
She's just glad you're not dead.
we got lunch and I was like, what the fuck? Why aren't you mad at me?
Oh my god.
It's like,
that's
you made it to the zoo. You didn't even pay for anything.
That's
That's
such a
true.
weird skill to have.
No other punishment.
Like,
Yeah,
like
I can sneak onto the zoo field trip. Wow.
you literally like actual like spy James Bond that shit.
Like, that's some Mission Impossible shit. What the actual
James Bond going to the zoo.
That's my favorite movie.
Oh, I love Sean Connery in that one. I loved it when he rode the giraffe.
Man, I was
Such
a
a
pussy growing up.
wild-
I didn't do anything
such a
interesting
wild
like
tale.
steal. All I did was not go to school. Ever.
Got hit by a car once.
That's
What?
Yeah. Good times.
Are you dying right now?
I'm choking on a pecan.
Right, your ice cream.
Choke on that nut.
Don't.
Ooh, I got another story.
Oh.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, I got another story. Okay. So, okay, I'm just gonna open it with this. I stole a deer.
You stole a what?
A deer.
Someone's dying. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, please stop. Thank you.
Please die. I want to hear the story.
Are you okay? I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm fine, I guess.
You got ice
Physically.
cream. It's fine.
Okay. So, again, I'm just gonna open it with I stole a deer.
A gear?
Deer.
A deer.
You steal a
Jesus
deer, though?
Christ.
Like the animal. Okay, so pretty much what happened is that
Pretty much what happened.
XD.
that me and my friends were just like, it was kind of late, and like we were just kind of like riding around in her truck, and we were just like, hey, like we were just like, we saw this like before you get into my town, there's like a little farm place where there's like a house.
No.
And on the sound, god damn it,
Jesus.
on the side of the road, there was like this dead deer, and we were like, what the fuck? and we were like, no, and it was really like weird because we were like, I feel like that's been there for a while, and like no one has come to pick it up, and we're like, and like I feel kind of bad because I'm the one who kind of like started it. I was like, we should go bury that deer and collect its bones.
My God.
And because me and like a few of my friends are like into like vulture culture, like collecting skulls and stuff. So we were like, I mean, like, yeah. So
so that's what we were gonna do it for. And then like a few other people in the car were just like, that's kind of weird. And then like we were just like, and then and then someone else was like, that's a really big animal to do that with, because we actually did it. Because we actually did it. Obviously, I think it was like maybe a few weeks earlier with like a mink or something we found, and someone had said, we just started doing this. I think that's kind of an escalation. And then me and like my friend who was the driver, we just kind of looked at each other and we were like, we're doing this.
Oh my god.
And so we got like prepared. We literally went to her house and we dug a hole for it. And we and she actually has a yard. She doesn't have a townhouse like the rest of us. She has a yard. And it's kind of like
and her yard now has a dead deer in it.
Like kind of like backwoodsy, so you wouldn't really notice that much. And so we dug this, and then we like had a plan. Like we got like a sled, and we wore like a bunch of black clothing, and we had,
oh my god,
and we wore like surgical masks, and because we knew that was gonna stink anyways, and so we like. So we're planning, and like we drive up on it, and we're about to open it, and we're like, okay, let's go, we gotta go fast, and we open the door, and literally like when I open the door, some kid comes running somewhat towards us, and we're like, oh my god, we gotta go. And then like because you know that there's a kid around, there's a parent around, so then we like immediately shut our doors and like drove off, and then like and then we were like, oh my god, and then we waited.
I think you just encountered a Wendigo.
And we waited until it was like actually like dark, and we were like, okay, there's no one outside, you know, and then we like book it out of the truck, and we get the sled out, and we plop it right on the sled, and we
I'm
start
like
picking
lightheaded right now. Jesus Christ.
and we pick it up and we put it on the sled, and we like there's three of us. It was me and my two friends, and they had the head and I had the butt. And it actually wasn't like the heaviest thing in the world, but it was not amazing. And
why?
And
like,
it was
fucking why?
And it was also kind of like, and it was also kind of weird because like it was cold out, which is why it didn't really compose. And it's like, and apparently when, I don't know if it was when someone put it on the actual side of the road or whatever, or when it died, but like on the side where it's like where it was like on the ground, its like tongue was plastered to its face. So we were like, oh geez. Yeah, so we were like, oh boy. And so like we like worked really hard, and like we kind of dropped it a few times, I think, maybe like once or twice, and then we shoved it into the truck, and then we ran off.
Fucking why?
Fun
my
fact.
dear now.
Fun fact, we did that in like a minute. It was kind of impressive. It was kind of impressive. And we were like, we stole a deer. I actually have pictures of it.
Oh my god.
And it's and it's so funny because like we buried it and stuff, and like we did actually like a pretty decent job. And I guess like I think it was like a few months afterwards, like an animal had like smelled it.
Oh my god.
No. And it like dug up like one of its legs a little bit, and I guess her and her mom
just munched a little bit.
Went out to do like some yard stuff, and she saw the leg, and she was like, oh, and like she was like, Casey, come here. And Casey came out, and she just kind of looked at her, and she's like, what the fuck is this? And she's like, oh, me and my friends we took the deer off the road and buried it. And she just looked at her and said nothing and went back inside the house. No, and it's really funny because the day we did it, of course, like the day we did it, like I was like, we were like slightly dirty from like digging and like all that kind of stuff, but no one seemed to care or notice. And when I got home, my mom had just got home from work, and she was like, like, oh, Mary, did you see that deer that was on the side of the road? And I was like, I don't think so. And she goes, Yeah, it had a little like balloon on it, and it was so neat. Like it had apparently, she said that it had like a balloon on it on its hind leg that said like "get well." And when we got there, it was not there. So I was like, huh.
Someone pulled a
And she was like-
balloon off a fucking dead deer.
Get well soon.
And she's like, yeah. When I got home, I guess the roadkill people took it because it's not there anymore. And I was like, cool.
The roadkill people. What the fuck did I just do?
It was so funny, and like, and it was just really funny because like, I actually told my therapist about this, and she's like, that's hands down one of the funniest fucking stories I've ever heard. And
I'm still caught up on the we saw a child and we just fucking booked it. Like I was like, Jesus, oh fuck, it's a kid.
No, and it's so funny because like you have no idea whenever like I'm driving with my parents and I see like roadkill on the side of the road when I want to tell that story, but I know I can never tell that story unless it's like until like a whole like generation. Still think it's funny then, but now they won't think it's funny now.
Sweetie, what the fuck?
You stole a deer.
So yeah, fun fact.
What's a good story?
Mm-hmm.
I've done nothing interesting ever in my entire life.
Are you the big gay? Because if you're the big gay, then you've done something interesting at least.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, like,
I'm hardly big.
Let's just gather our thoughts here. She like hitched right on a bus and told no one, and like snuck into like a zoo, and I stole a deer and stole gum.
You certainly did steal gum.
Yep,
I love
sure
that you
did.
stole a deer.
Wild I did. That
Apparently,
was
I'm still a thief. No, it was so like the minute we saw that kid, we were like, get the fuck out, go, go,
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's
funny,
me, but in any context, I see a kid, I gotta get it. I gotta go.
No, it was just so funny, like because we were like all ready, and like it was slightly on a hill, so like the door was out and was like it stayed out, and like my arm was on it, and I was about to jump out, and this kid just comes running, and I was like, oh my god,
such
Casey.
a terrifying mental image. Just a kid sprinting at you full speed.
And I was like, and me and my friend Kiara was in the back and I was in the front seat and Casey was driving, and I was like, oh my god, there's a kid, and then Casey's like, and Kiara was like, oh my god, there's a kid, go. And she was just like, I'm leaving, and then she was like, close the door.
Oh my god.
And then we slammed the door, and this kid and like his dad just kind of like came out and was like, and the kid was just like watching us as we went. It was very surreal.
It sounds like a dream. Like it doesn't even sound like something that happened.
Dude, no.
Yeah, like that reaction alone to seeing a kid is something that would happen in my dreams. Just
no.
Go!
You want to see like blurry pictures of it?
Yes. Are they as cryptic as this story?
Yes, they are.
Oh, bless.
I'm like trying to draw, but I'm shaking like really bad. Like, oh jeez, oh fuck, can't.
Sounds like a South Park episode.
They steal a deer.
Yes.
So yeah, fun fact.
Oh man.
Bet you didn't know that.
The more you know.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
What?
It was honestly one of the most like fun moments in my life. Like no joke.
What is that
I remember
noise?
telling one of my other friends about it, and they were like, "What? Why?"
It's just
like, what?
Why not?
They were like, "Why did you do that?" And I was like, "Oh,
why not? It's there for the taking.
I'm putting a dent in his bed. Yeah, there.
There was actually this I think it was like Strange Addictions where like this guy had to had this weird like urge like whenever he saw like a dead animal like roadkill or something he had to bury it and like I kidded with that a lot. I was like, oh geez, is that me?
I'll see you in a few years.
Fact can my addiction episode.
I was like, oh no, is that me?
I like haven't eaten in a while. I should probably do that to maybe stop shaking.
That
Probably.
might be a good idea.
Yeah, but like, I think I'm done with the line. Oh jeez. It's like, get a load of this guy. He's got a bat. Oh, I forgot to draw the zipper. God, I hate my
In the face with that bat. That is ideal.
Yes.
Kiki.
Like, not even in a kinky way, just like, please. That sounds so
It's what I
relaxing.
deserve.
Yeah, I think I just need that today.
Yeah.
It's just one of those days.
And just like fucking hit me in the baseball bat.
I can't.
Or like a real bat, like a live bat.
Yeah.
Like a metal one.
Give me
None
rabies.
of that pussy shit.
Coat a bat in like silver spray paint and then beat me with it.
I wish I could select this line. This one. No, I just want this line. Please. Oh, sweet Jeeves. Oh,
I can hear you struggling, dude.
Me?
Someone is skipping their tablet real bad. Yeah.
That wasn't me.
That was me. It's really loud and scratchy. It barely works anymore.
That's
Yeah, it's
rude.
pretty loud, my guy. Oh, I found the picture. You want to see it?
Oh, jeez, you're still looking for that.
Yeah. It was deep within my folders.
A deep, dark memory.
Never have I wanted to see an image more.
I'm about to go eat an entire pot of macaroni and cheese.
Oh, okay. I found it. I'm posting it. By the way, this was in my friend's truck.
Oh,
Oh,
there he is,
so cursed.
sleeping.
Ew.
That was in the back of the truck, I think. Yeah.
Why did she just... I can't get over the fact that you stole a fucking deer.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be.
That needs to be done.
Wait, I'm gonna rename myself to just like Deer Thief.
Please do.
Yes.
It has been done.
Can you still hear if I do that?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Mood.
I mean, it's better than like breathing noises.
X3.
Oh my god, that was the worst thing I've ever heard.
Which part?
All of the above.
XD.
God.
Highly cursed. Thank you. I hate it.
No problem.
Wow, thanks. I hate it. It sounds like you're like blowing your nose.
Ah, fuck. He has a chain around his neck. I'm gonna go make macaroni and cheese.
Oh, see, I told you.